Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Students, in the previous lecture, we had completed first 4 questions from exercise number 3.2. Now today we have to start question number 5, that is area of a square region is 121 meters square. Find the length of its side. Students, you have already learned in the previous class the formula of area of square is length multiply length. So with the help of this formula we have to find out the value of length. Let's start putting the value. Area is given, which is 121 meter square. So I will write area of square is 121. Now you can see length is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write L square. Now we will taking square root on both sides. Square root of 121 is equal to square root of length square. Now what value when we will multiply it by itself is equal to 121? Yes, it's 11. So 11 multiply 11, then we get 121. Students, you have already learned in the previous lecture the value of square root sign is 1 by 2. So that's why this square and square root sign will be cancelled. Now you can see 11 is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write 11 square. This square and square root sign will be cancelled. So the value of length is 11 meter. Next, question number 6 is the area of a square photo frame is 256 centimeters square. Find the perimeter of the photo frame. Now we will find out the perimeter of this photo frame. Perimeter basically the total length around a closed figure. Students, you have already learned in the previous class the formula of perimeter of square is 4 multiply length. So before finding the perimeter, firstly we will find out the value of length by using this formula. Area of photo frame is equal to length multiply length. Now putting the value, area is given, which is 256 centimeters. So I will write area of photo frame is 256. Now you can see length is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write length square. Now we will taking square root on both sides. Square root of 256 is equal to square root of length square. Now what value when we will multiply it by itself is equal to 256? Yes, it's 16. Because 16 multiply 16, then we get 256. And this square root sign will be cancelled because the value of square root sign is 1 by 2. Now you can see 16 is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write 16 square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled because the value of square root sign is 1 by 2. So that's why this square and this square root sign will be cancelled. So the value of length is 16 centimeter. Now we will find out the perimeter of this photo frame. Now we have to find out the perimeter of the photo frame with the help of this formula 4 multiply length. Firstly putting the value of length in this formula, that is 16. 4 multiply 16, then we get 64 centimeters. So the perimeter of this photo frame is 64 centimeter. Okay students, now move on question number 7, that is product of a number and its half is 72. Find the number. In this question, firstly we have to suppose a number is x and half of a number is 1 by 2x. According to the given condition, now we will make equation product of a number and its half is 72. Product means multiply. So x multiply 1 by 2x is equal to 72. Now you can see x multiply x, then we get x square. 2 as it is. Okay students, now you can see on this side 2 is divided here. When I will shift on the other side, it will be multiplied. X square 72 multiply 2, then we get 144. Now we will taking square root on both sides. Square root of x square is equal to square root of 144. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. X is equal to, now what value when we will multiply it by itself is equal to 144? Yes, it's 12. Because 12 multiply 12, then we get 144. Now you can see 12 is being multiplied with 2 times. So I will write 12 square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. So the value of x is 12. So the number is 12. Next question number 10 is area of a square field is 900 meters square. Find the cost of cementing boundary wall at a rate of 50 per meter. In this question we have to find out the value of cost of cementing boundary wall. But before finding the cost, firstly we will find out the value boundary wall of field. Students, you know very well boundary means perimeter. So that's why I will put the formula perimeter of square, that is 4 into length. But here we don't know the value of length. So we will find out the value of length with the help of this formula. Area of square is equal to length multiply length. Let's start putting the value. Area of square is given, which is 900 meters square. So I will write area of square is 900. Now you can see length is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write length square. Now we are taking square root on both sides. Square root of length square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. Now what value when we will multiply it by itself is equal to 900? Yes, it's 30. Because 30 multiplied 30, then we get 900. Students, now you can see 30 is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So I will write 30 square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. So the value of length is 30 meter. Now putting the value of length in this formula, that is 30. 4 multiply 30, then we get 120 meter. Now we have to find out the cost of cementing boundary wall. Here when the rate is given, that is 50. So we will multiply 50 into 120, then we get 6,000. So the cost of cementing boundary wall is rupees 6,000. Okay students, now move on question number 11, that is length of rectangular region is double of its width. Find perimeter if its area is 128 centimeter square. In this question we have to suppose width is x. Now according to the given condition, the length of rectangular region is double. So I will write length is 2x. Now we have to find out the value of length and width with the help of this formula. Area of rectangle is equal to length into width. Let's start putting the value. Area of rectangle is given, which is 128 centimeter square. So I will write area of rectangle is 128. Length is 2x. Multiply sign as it is. Now putting the value of width, that is x. Now 2x multiply x, then we get 2x square is equal to 128. Students, now you can see on this side 2 is multiplying here. When I will shift on the other side, it will be divide. 128 divided by 2 is equal to x. Now cutting is possible, yes. 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. 64 is equal to x square. Now taking square root on both sides, square root of 64 is equal to square root of x square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. Now what value when we will multiply it with itself is equal to 64? Yes, it's 8. Because 8 multiply 8, then we get 64. Now you can see 8 is being multiplied by itself 2 times, so I will write 8 square. This square and this square root sign will be cancelled. So the width of rectangular region is 8 cm and length is 2 multiply 8, then we get 16 cm. Now we will find out perimeter with the help of this formula 2 into length plus width. Putting the values in this formula, first we will write 2 as it is. Length is 16 plus width is 8. Students, you know very well in the mathematics, firstly we will solve round bracket. So 16 plus 8, then we get 24. Students, now you can see between this 2 and this round bracket there is no sign. It means they will multiply with each other. 2 into 24, then we get 48 cm. So the perimeter of rectangle is 48 cm. Okay students, today's diary is do question number 5 to 11 from exercise number 3.2 in your notebook with proper presentation. Take care. Allah Hafiz.